Death is only the beginning. Hello everyone and welcome to day 5 of Terrorthon, the Darwin Awards. Have you ever heard a story of someone dying in a really stupid way and it being entirely their own fault? Well, that's essentially what the Darwin Awards covers, and we're going to get into it right now. English naturalist Charles Darwin concocted his theory of evolution in the 1800s, and the details of that are too lengthy to go into right now, but the important part is that certain individuals just seem to remove themselves from the gene pool, and that's where the Darwin Awards got their name. As for the awards themselves, they originated all the way back in 1985 on computer forums, possibly Usenet, before becoming a formalised project in 1993. The idea is to celebrate individuals who have kindly removed themselves from the gene pool by dying in incredibly stupid and often hilarious ways. The Darwin Awards website endures to this day, and while there are no formal ceremonies as such, you can go look right now for a whole plethora of people who have removed themselves from the gene pool in some incredibly ridiculous ways. Just to give you a few examples, there was a teenager in Texas in the year 2000 who tried to play an even more dangerous version of Russian roulette, where you load one bullet into a revolver and point the gun at your head and shoot and hope that that's not the chambered bullet or you're dead. Well, this guy decided to put the bullet in a semi-automatic pistol where the bullets are instantly moved into the gun's chamber. So it goes from around a 1 in 6 chance of death to a flat 100%. What an absolute genius, as I'm sure you'll agree. Then we've also got the gentleman who used a chainsaw to turn a grenade into a firework. Because he was a cheapskate, he didn't want to spend money on fireworks, so he grabbed a grenade and a chainsaw, and well, you can imagine the kind of fireworks that the spectators must have been treated to that day. And in 1996, we had an Australian kung fu master who told his students that they were now good enough to take on lions. Trouble is, one of the students took that literally, went to the local zoo and got in a fight with a lion. And again, I'm sure you can imagine how that ended. Now, I just want to throw one out there that I don't think the Darwin Awards have actually covered, but 4chan have covered it quite well. There was a guy on there who found a live grenade, or what he believed to be a live grenade at least, and anonymous users on 4chan encouraged him to conduct experiments with this grenade, including pulling out the pin, setting a lighter to it, sticking it in the microwave. None of these set the grenade off, but then he flushed the grenade down the toilet and boom. And this poor guy was only 17 years old, but you should really know better at that age, in my opinion. I feel it's important to note that the Darwin Awards always maintain anonymity for all the people featured. They will usually give you a first name and a location, like a country, and that's it. Because, you know, as funny as these stories are, people actually did die, so, you know, they gotta have some respect. With that in mind, I'm sure we all know about the bungee jumper who made his own cord. He made it exactly 70 feet long, which was the exact height of the jump. Perfect. Trouble is, he forgot that bungee cords are elastic and, well, splat. Just to round up, I'll give you a couple more examples. We had a guy in 2004 who was growing impatient with his lava lamp. It wasn't heating up quickly enough for him. So what does he do? He puts it on the stove. And, well, yeah, glass was embedded into his chest, and you can imagine the rest. And then we had a lawyer who was wanting to impress his lawyer buddies by showing that he had absolutely bulletproof, impenetrable glass in his 23rd floor office, and he proved it by running at the glass, and you can imagine what happened next. While the Darwin Awards is very much dark humour, and you can consider it incredibly morbid, what we can't deny is that some of the people featured on this site will live forever in infamy, for better or worse. See you tomorrow.
Sick animals! Laughing at death!